My name is Andreas. I'm professor for software engineering at Oldenburg University in Germany, and we are working on the data interoperability issue in the Data for All project. Data interoperability is very important for creating all these smart systems. Nowadays, we have lots of smart systems in municipalities. We are talking about smart environment, we are talking about smart health, we are talking about smart administration, smart mobility, and a lot of other smart areas. And all these areas take their own data. The data is not interconnected. Sometimes the municipalities have systems where they combine some data on a database level, but the data is not interacting. So we are interested in helping the municipalities here to take data from one area and combine them with data from another area, such that the people in the municipality will take more benefits of all the data that is stored in all the data stores. For instance, in our Kiel project, we like to synchronize data from different mobility providers and create better plans for all the citizens using these means. So for instance, we combine data from rental bicycles and rental scooters with public transport, such that bicycles are available when somebody stops at a bus station, and then he can take the bike for the last mile. The region of Kiel is collaborating with a bike provider. The bike provider wants to know how many bikes are needed at a certain point in time. Using data on bike usage and combining these data with weather data will provide us a new means for predicting the capability of bikes needed in time and at a special place. So with this system, the region of Kiel can predict how many bikes are required with certain weather conditions. We have to provide first a technical support that we can combine data from bicycles in that case and weather coming from different time schedules. So maybe the weather data is on an hourly base and the bicycle data is on a daily base. So we have to combine this in a special way. But we also have to address organizational issues. Sometimes one company does not allow to use these data. And in another case, we also have to look at the legal issues. Is it allowed to use these data? Is it allowed to combine these data? These legal issues have to be ensured by the technical system. So the technical system will block data usages which is not allowed in a legal case. University of Oldenburg follows a research-oriented training program for the students. So we try to involve students very early in research projects. And so we are doing in the Data for All project. We involve students in seminars. We did a small seminar where the students are working on the issues on interoperability. Here the students identified a lot of challenges, including technical challenges, different formats of data, different structures of data, different representations of data. We also want to disseminate the results we learned in these seminars with other universities. So currently we are collaborating with the Tashkent University of Information Technologies in Uzbekistan in Urgench in a further seminar. Here we are talking about the technologies which help us to combine data. The students in Germany and in Uzbekistan will work on different technologies like GraphQL, KNIME, FiWare, and try to use these technologies to solve some data interoperability issues. These systems are also used in the Kiel region so we can also take benefit for the project directly. We also have a lecture on requirements engineering, and here we are using the Data for All project as a running example. First experiences show that GraphQL is a proper way of combining this data in this project. With GraphQL, we are following a query-based approach for querying data in original sources and combining them afterwards. In later steps of the project, the DLR will probably use this technology to be combined in their Gaia X framework. Involving students in the project has benefits for all participants. So for the students, they will learn how to operate in international projects. They, of course, get insights in new technologies, and they learn how to apply all their knowledge. For the researchers, it's always interesting to collaborate with students. They have a lot of new ideas and they bring a lot of fresh ideas into the project. And also for the practitioners in the project, it's interesting to learn what students are doing, what new technologies are known by the students, and so the students bring in a lot of new technologies in these projects so that the municipalities will learn a lot about new technologies. Metadata is very important for making data interoperable. So we are also planning to advertise a master thesis here that 1 or 2 students can work on existing metadata repository, can identify what is needed for these metadata repositories, and then in the end they can help us to create a repository infrastructure for all this data, so it's much easier to combine data later on. Here, if you're interested in doing a master thesis with us, just call us.